our first new signing interview of the off-season, and I'm delighted to welcome to the Cardiff Devils Mr. James Arniel. James, great to meet you, great to link with you. Welcome to Cardiff. First of all, how are you and where are you?
Thank you. Thank you very much for the welcome. I'm doing great. Enjoying summer right now. I'm in Kingston, Ontario, Canada, and yeah, just enjoying some time off right now.
So, James, of course, like every Devils fan will do once this interview is released, I immediately went to go and look at your stats and a few videos and what have you. But it's always good to hear it from the person himself. You're a center, you're a two-way player, you're a goal scorer. Those are all the things I can see from your bio. But tell me a little bit about your game.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I've been told I'm a 200-foot player and pretty reliable, and I know that I can put the puck in the net and distribute it a bit. I like to think I can do a little bit of most things. I think I'm a pretty good skater. I'm getting a little older, so maybe slowing down a bit. But yeah, I can still get around out there, and yeah, and just put pride in offense and defense. I feel like I can, just put in a good work ethic and just do what I can to help the team win. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to being there, and that's the kind of player I am.
Would it be wrong to put two and two together and get four? That obviously with Pete Russell being in DEL2 last year, he obviously knew you, thought very highly of you. I suppose him being the coach in Cardiff has facilitated this move coming about.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought about coming to the UK. Towards the end of my career, it's always been something I've wanted to do, and I was actually talking to another team pretty deeply, and thought I was going to end up there, and I got a call from Pete Russell, and let's just say things kind of took a turn. He seems like a great guy and a good coach, and I think what they want to do in Cardiff really suits me, and really looking forward to it. I think they're trying to build a great team here, and yeah, it seems like he likes me as a player, so I'll just try to be that player again this year.
So, James, as I say, I've been through your resume and there's a lot that stands out. And if you don't mind, I'll just ask you about a couple of things. We'll get to being drafted and playing for Boston in a second, but the name in the OHL that immediately stood out was Guelph Storm, and the players that have come off that roster previously, guys like Drew Doughty, Todd Bertuzzi, what have you. You put up a lot of points in Guelph, so you come from pretty good stock.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned it. Me and Doughty were drafted the same year. We spent 2.5 years together there. He was one of my best friends growing up. Obviously, we've kind of drifted apart over the last while. We get a lot going on in life. He's done a lot better for himself, but we'll leave that for another day. But yeah, being from Canada and getting an opportunity to play in the OHL growing up was it was like a minor dream. Obviously, you think about playing the NHL, but once you get the chance to, make the OHL, that's like the big first step, and it's kind of like a mini professional league in Canada. It's what every kid pretty much dreams about in Canada. So it's huge and an honor to have played there.
I think you did okay in your career, James, and hopefully more to come. But if Drew Doughty wants a shift in Cardiff, I'm sure we can facilitate that. So let me. Yeah, thanks, Pete Russell. I appreciate it. Let me ask you then about being drafted. Fourth round by an original six team and getting to play for the Boston Bruins. There may be no bigger name in hockey. Tell me about draft day and tell me about that experience of lacing them up in the NHL.
Yeah, as I said, that's a dream of most Canadian kids. And to hear your name when you get drafted, it's it's a big relief because it's been a hard year leading up to that point, and it's just so exciting and it's kind of overwhelming. You get to your first rookie camp and you don't know what to expect, and you're just nervous and excited at the same time. But as it keeps moving on, you just get more comfortable being around NHL players and in the organization, and I learned a lot of lessons playing there, and some of the best times of my life. I wasn't up very much, but I got to be uh, around the team a lot and didn't get in many games, but took in a lot of experiences, and I'll always remember it.
I guess Boston would they have just been on their way to the cup or just afterwards? So it must have been a pretty cool environment to be in.
Yeah, I was there when they won the cup. I was black acing, so I was there for the whole playoff run, and just got to experience it. So it was something obviously I'll never forget. I didn't get any games, but just got to be there and take it all in and enjoy the party afterwards. So yeah, it was a good few months, and I'll never forget that. Unfortunately, never really got in after that, but that's the game. There's a lot of good players, and just made the move to Europe, and still enjoying life and great experiences over there too.
James, you're another one of those modest Canadians that sell yourself short. You came to Europe and you lit it up. Really, I'm just looking at the stats, over a point a game in DEL2. You weren't far off a point every other game in the AHL. Not far off a point of game in the ABL. The move to Europe, how did that come about, and what have been the highlights so far?
It was during the NHL lockout. It was end of my entry level contract, so it was kind of touch and go there to figure out what I could really get or what was happening, and it was kind of an option between staying and trying to get an AHL deal or going to Europe, and I got a really good deal in Berlin. You know what? I'm glad I went. Looking back, maybe should have tried another year or two in the AHL, but I'm glad I went to Europe. I've been there for 10, 11 years now, and that's not a experience a lot of guys from over here get to do. Go live there for 10 years, and I don't know if I even would have went there at all. Maybe a trip or two here or there, but yeah, it's experiences a lot of people don't get, and really glad I've done it.
And you've won in Europe, of course. You're a DEL champion.
Yeah, I mean that was great going to a team like that. They'd already won 5 of 6 or something, I think, at the time, and it's basically like playing on an NHL team. To be honest, it's 15,000 a night. Like their front office has 100 people working for them. It just fly everywhere. It felt very professional, and that was kind of like a easier intro to Europe. It hasn't always been like that in places I've been. So I mean, it was a great city. Things were different, but it was a great first experience in Europe for sure.
Pete Russell spoke about coming into Cardiff and maybe getting a younger core of guys, but obviously then with veteran experience. And I suppose you fit into that veteran experience side of things. Is that something that you bring, James, or you're looking to bring? You've spoken to the coach about being that mentor, bringing that leadership experience?
Yeah, for sure. I can be a veteran presence. I actually saw the interview about trying to get faster and younger and didn't really know where I fit in for that one. But I mean, maybe it was recorded before, but I don't know. But yeah, no, yeah, I definitely have a lot of experiences, and I think I can help be a leader for this team, and help the team get back to where they want to be. I've been on winning teams, I've been on losing teams, so I have experience in both and in different locker rooms, and kind of what it takes. So I think I can come in there and help, and just be a positive factor for the team.
You're watching interviews, you're doing your research already. Do you know much about Cardiff? Do you know much about the Elite League? Is there any guys you've crossed paths with?
Yeah, there's been a couple of guys that have played there that I've played with. I've recently talked to Jardine from last year, and Livingston. James Livingston was there for a while.
Yep.
Both good guys, and they had nothing but great things to say about Cardiff. I played with Mark Richardson 2 years ago in Germany. I haven't had a chance to talk to him since, but yeah, I'm looking forward to coming to the city. I heard it's amazing. I heard the league's a different style of play. It's kind of more North American, I would assume. But yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. My wife's very excited. Go somewhere, the UK in English. Like I'm couldn't be more excited to come, to be honest.
And you touched upon it there, James. This is a family experience. The family are coming over with you.
Yeah, they're coming with me the full year. I just had a baby boy with my wife 4 months ago, so
Congratulations.
thank you very much. Life's different. Yeah, both her and the baby were born in Germany, and neither of them have a German passport, so I don't know how that works out. But yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get to an English-speaking country and see the UK. Yeah, very excited. Switch it up.
They'll be Welsh soon enough. We look forward to adopting them. I guess sort of just finally, and we always ask this of new signings, and I don't know. You say you've watched some interviews. Joey Martin said it in his interview. UK is a little bit different. We play game sevens from September onwards because the league title is the big one here. Is that a culture shock, or is that something that's already been told to you that from September onwards they all count?
I think it's pretty cool, to be honest. You put in all that work all year, like my team did last year. We were 40 points ahead after the regular season, got nothing to show for it. But I think it's something cool, and you have 3 different opportunities to win something. Um, yeah, like I've always been a fan of English football, so I think it's pretty cool how every game is so important, and you always have something to play for. Yeah, I think I'm excited to give it a try. Win it for
Yeah.
sure, but yeah, give it a try and see how it goes.
Excellent. We'll take you a few Cardiff City games. We'll put you off football. That's for sure. James, we're excited to have you in Cardiff. Any final message for the fans before they see you in sort of mid-late August?
Um, any message? No, I'm just really looking forward to getting there. I heard the fans are great. It's a small arena, but it's always full. So I'm looking forward to an atmosphere like that, and yeah, hope it stays the same because we're gonna work our hardest, and we'll be a good team.
James, we look forward to it. Your resume is stellar. We're all excited to see you in August. On behalf of everyone involved with the Cardiff Devils, welcome to the club, and we'll see you real soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.